everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Krizia and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve this makeup look right here. This was honestly supposed to be a cranberry cut crease, but it doesn't look cranberry at all. So this is a plum cut crease with some champagne on the lids. If you don't like the colors that I chose, feel free to change it up and make it your own. You could definitely switch this out for blue, green, whatever you are feeling. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It would be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, it is now time to show you how I achieved this makeup look. The first thing I'm going to do is take my Nars Smudge-Proof eyeshadow base and apply that all over my eyes. Next, I'm going to take my Prolongwear concealer by MAC and apply that all over my eyes. If you don't have super oily eyelids like I do, then you don't have to use the primer underneath the concealer because the concealer will take care of that. But my eyelids are super oily, so I always like having a second base. And I just take a beauty blender and blend that out. The eyeshadow palette that I'm using today is the MAC Warm Neutral one, and it just looks like this. I'm not going to set the concealer and I'm just going to go straight into applying a cranberry eyeshadow in my crease. First, I'm going to be applying a shimmer cranberry eyeshadow in my crease with a super small dome brush to get the color in a concentrated area. Next, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and blend those edges out. Next, I'm going to take Birkin eyeshadow by Anastasia Beverly Hills and apply that as my transition shade. This transition shade is kind of like a light dusty mauve, and that's going to really complement the cranberry on my eyes. Next, I'm going to take the eyeshadow Sangria by Anastasia Beverly Hills and apply that in my crease using the same brush that I used before, so a dome brush. And I'm just going to deepen up that cranberry in the eyes. I'm honestly absolutely hating the fact that everything's shimmery and my lids are going to be shimmery, so I'm going to try to add some matte shadows to kind of pull this look together in the end. The only issue is that on camera, this looks orange, which is just great because it's not an orange eye look, it is a cranberry one. So yeah. Next, I'm going to take that darker eyeshadow from the MAC palette and apply that to my crease to deepen it up and add a little bit more matte shadows in there. I'm just going to blend that eyeshadow out using the same fluffy brush that I have been using throughout this whole video. So next, I'm going to cut my crease with my concealer. I'm not going to take it too far to the end of my eye just because I want to do a half cut crease. To cut my crease, I like to apply a little bit of concealer on my eye first and then look completely up and down and around to mark my crease. And from there, I can start drawing it on. If the cut starts looking rough and you get it in places where you shouldn't have a cut crease, then go back in with the eyeshadows that you used on your crease and kind of smudge that line out, and then go back in and recut the crease. I know it's kind of like a tedious process, but in order to get the prettiest cut crease, you want to spend your time doing it. So now that my crease is half cut, I'm going to apply some translucent powder to set the concealer so it's not super sticky. Next, it is time to work on the lids. I'm going to take that dark cranberry eyeshadow that's kind of brown from the MAC palette and apply that on half of my lids. This is going to really define and darken the outside of my lids. Next, I'm going to be taking the liquid eyeshadow by Stila in the color Kitten and applying that where the concealer is. That is going to be the main focus of the lids. In order to get the most precise application with this product, I'm going to apply a little bit on the back of my hand and use a small little brush to really get toward the corners of that cut crease. So while that is drying, I'm just going to intensify the look a little bit by applying black eyeshadow around the cut crease as well as the outer corners of my eye. I need to be careful and make sure that I don't get it on the liquid eyeshadow because it's still kind of tacky and it's kind of burning my eyes. So I need to make sure that it stays as vibrant as possible. Next, I'm just going to take a sparkly champagne color and apply a little bit over the liquid eyeshadow just to give it a little bit more glitter. Now I'm just going to take my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the color Trooper and apply a super thin line of black liner on my upper lids. The only reason I'm applying eyeliner is so that I could disguise my lash band when I apply false lashes. Now I'm just going to clean up the edges of my eyes and make it a sharp line by using a Q-tip and some moisturizer. So now it is time to move on to skin, and the first thing that I'm going to do is clean up the edge of my eye again using my concealer and also apply a little bit underneath my eyes. Now it is time for foundation, and the foundation that I will be using today, like I do every single day, is the Dior Forever foundation in the color 021. And I'm just going to apply that all over my skin and layer it as needed to get fuller coverage. Next, I'm going to take more concealer and apply that underneath my eyes and also highlight my face. So I'm going to apply it on the middle of my forehead, my nose, my chin, and my Cupid's bow. I honestly feel like I'm the human that uses the most concealer at once when doing her makeup. I literally use it for my eyes, for under my eyes again, to cut my crease. Never ends. Next, I'm going to set my concealer and the highlighted areas by using my Kat Von D translucent powder. Next, I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and apply that translucent powder all over my skin to set the foundation. Now it is time to bronze up my skin, so I'm just going to apply the bronzer on my cheekbones, my forehead, my nose, and my chin, so areas where the sun would tan my face naturally. The bronzer that I'm going to be using is the Hula Benefit Bronzer. Now I'm just going to contour my face using the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I'm just going to contour my cheekbones, my forehead, my temples, my nose, and my jawline. Next, it is time for blush. Because I'm feeling those cranberry vibes, I'm going to actually use a cranberry plum blush. The blush that I'm going to be using today is Sin by Nars. Next, it is time to highlight my face. Because I'm really using those champagne tones, I'm going to be using the Becca highlighter in Opal, which is just kind of a champagne shade. I'm going to apply the highlighter on my cheekbones, my nose, my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, and my forehead because my skin is super dry and I want it to look a little bit more luminous. That is the highlighter complete, and now it is time to do my eyebrows. I'm just going to do my eyebrows off camera to save a little bit of time, and I will be right back. So those are my eyebrows complete. All I did was use the Anastasia Dipbrow in dark brown and the clear brow gel. Now it is time to finish up the eyes, and what I'm going to do with my eyes is use these same exact shadows that I used on my top lid on the bottom. So I'm just going to start from lightest to darkest to achieve a gradient. Next, I'm just going to apply Colourpop Swerve gel liner in my waterline, which is just a black gel liner. Before I apply my false lashes, I'm just going to spray a lot of Fix Plus on my face to bring back the luminosity and make my skin look less dull. So I'm just going to spray quite a bit, honestly. Now I'm just going to apply my false lashes off camera and also apply some mascara. So my lashes and mascara are on. The lashes that I used were the Ardell Wispies, and the mascara I used on my top lashes was the Loreal Telescopic Carbon Black, and the bottom lashes I used the MAC Gigablack Lash mascara. So finally, it is time to do my lips. The first step is using the Stila Lush Water Plumping Primer all over my lips. Next, I'm going to apply Spice Lip Pencil all over my lips and overdrawing them as well. This lip liner is my absolute favorite, and it's darker than the liquid lipstick that I'm going to be using on top for a reason. I want it to be a little bit darker to give the lips a little bit more dimension because I have small lips and I need all the help I can get. The last and final step to my lips is applying Stripped Liquid Lipstick by Anastasia all over my lips. And this right here is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found something to be helpful. If you guys recreate this look, please send it to me because I'd love to see your recreations. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you all in my next video.